Well, good morning, Combine. Hopefully today is going to be the day you're going to combine some corn. Morning, Pepsi. Looking for food? Huh? Well, good morning, new calf. How you doing today? Your second day in the world? Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. There, covered all my bases in case you are watching this video at any of those times. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing great today. I am doing fine. Today is, gosh dang it, today is October 9th, Friday, October 9th, and it is a very beautiful, sorry I keep pointing you guys at the sun, a very gorgeous, beautiful day. It is kind of hazy out again today. I think there's more smoke coming from out west again, and I'm just coming out here to look at checking the hay field out here that my brother, he cut down. He got all cut down yesterday, I believe it is. So just seeing how the hay is drying. This is our fourth cut hay, and we're just gonna round bale it all. But the tops are getting a little crunchy. It ain't gonna take long for this hay to dry out, and the weather we're having today it's 81 degrees. Yeah, can you believe it? On the 9th of October, 81 degrees. It is it's tinder dry here today. I mean, it wouldn't take much. You throw a match in that grass and you'd have a fire going. It's very dry. So anyways, the main thing on the agenda here for today is we're gonna try to combine some high moisture corn. My brother Steve, he is gonna go and hopefully get the roller mill that we need, that we hook up to the bagger, and I will show you that, guys, later when it happens. And he's got to go, I don't know, about an hour south of here to get it, and then we got to finish getting the combine. We got to move some equipment around, get the corn head out. We got to take the flex head off the flex trailer. I mentioned that in the last video. So we got a lot of stuff we got going on here today. And and my brother Pat, he is supposed to be coming home here today. He might already be back home right now, or pretty close to home. So yeah, so if you see him in the video, that's what's going on. So stick around, guys. We got a lot of stuff going on here today. Pat just got here, and we're gonna put him to work right away. He's gonna go and take over for my brother. He's cutting some hay down right now. So he's gonna go take over for him and go cut some hay down at least. That's the plan anyways. Yeah, Wild Man Pat is home. I hope everybody can hear me okay. It's a little bit louder here using the 4240 versus the TM125. This cab doesn't seal up quite as tight. But I kind of thought I'd let you know, this is the first time we've ever used the 4240 here on the disc vine. And just with my experience using it last night, I'd say the TM125 does handle it just a little bit better. Like if you hit some pocket vocal mounts, the TM doesn't pull down quite as bad as what this one will. I don't know if it has some This is the TM125. It's a 456. So I just thought I'd throw that out there what I thought how this would handle it. So it's not too bad, but I do think the TM is a little bit handier. Okay, I just got done putting the haylage in the feeder wagon for the milk cows. I'm gonna get the sun in your guys' eyes. And anyways, so Pat is up. He's on another field cutting hay down. And I just remembered too that we got to grind feed here today for the milk cows. So my brother Steve, he just came back. He brought my brother's car back just a little bit ago. And I'm gonna get this started up for him. He's gonna work at grinding the feed, and then over here on the other side of the Meridian bin, we need to change the oil on the TG210. So and I'm gonna start that tractor up here in just a little bit, get it warming up, and then as I mentioned earlier too, we got to move a bunch of stuff around. So we got to move all the stuff out here to get to the corn head way back there. We got to move one thing out of the machine shed. So we got a bunch of stuff here we got to do here before we can even get combine. I guess to the grind or the roller mill, we got to wait for that yet. The guy ain't quite done with it. He's almost done with it. Supposed to get done with it today. He had some difficulties. The guy, his dad, I guess he got coronavirus, and so they were dealing with that, and so I don't know if we're gonna be I don't even know if we're gonna even combine any corn today, because we gotta wait for that roller mill to get here. So anyways, I better get 720 going. There, no more climbing up that bin to open and close the lid. That's kind of nice. So the next thing here, well, I gotta go out and get the TG210, but I think I'm gonna move the combine. I'm gonna fuel it up and get it out of the way because I gotta bring it. I'm gonna bring it up here and change the oil and do that, and get that out of the way. I knew that place would come handy someday. That just squeak the combine back there for now. That way it's in sort of an out of the way place until we need it. We need to get it on the, hook it up to the heads, or just because we gotta move the stuff around here. We gotta hook it up to the flex head to get the flex head off the trailer, because we need the corn head on the flex head trailer, or the bean head trailer. So yep, now I gotta go deal with the TG210. Okay, now I can change oil, but we gotta unhook this thing here, put it away for the year. So, but before we do that, this thing's got to get blown off. But before I could change the oil on this thing, I think I'm gonna have to go to town. I gotta get a 6-cornered metric impact socket here, because this spring we had, that's a 17 millimeter. Yeah, we had one of these in the 8670 that my cousin borrowed, and his little boy was with him, and he grabbed it. Of course, it was just the impact socket itself, not the set, but he grabbed the socket, and it was in the cup holder in there, and it dropped it on the floor, and it rolled out and probably got lost out in the field someplace. So, and this one, no, unfortunately, is a 12-cornered one. I just put that in there for now, but I can't get the oil plug. It's so mangled up. I need to go to town and get a 17 millimeter socket for that. So that's what I gotta do. Right here, I'll go get the filter too. Okay. Hello everybody. There's Pat back. The window washer boy is back, I should say. Washing windows again. Making them streak free. Yep. Using his Windex, getting it all clean. Two-step process. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I can't finish changing oil in here. My brother Steve, he's gonna go down to New Holland dealership and pick up the TM125 They got that all done, so he's gonna go pick it up here in a little bit, and they're gonna get a new oil plug for this thing here. So I'm not gonna put the old one back in, so we're gonna get a new one. So I'm gonna let that sit there. Got the oil filter on, and so I'm gonna work out a few things here. Gotta dump some feed in the feeder wagon, and then I'm gonna go out and start moving some equipment around out in the machine shed. Okay, I don't have too much stuff here left to move. Well, gotta move the corn planter, the Donahue trailer, fertilizer spreader, and the drill. Then we get to the darn corn head. Hey. So, I don't know, if I put these boxes back on before I move it out. I don't know if I'm gonna move it out tonight, but I think I'm just gonna get those boxes on, because I still gotta eat something here quick, and then hopefully tomorrow we can start combining if that other guy gets done with the roller mill. But yeah. Hey, good morning everybody. It is a new day. I am just out here in the one of the cattle lots here and checking the fence here this morning because we had one calf get out, and so I got to go around that, and I need to clean this up here. There was a tree branch that went down here sometime, I don't know, over the course of the last month. The fencer was going through, but it needs to be addressed here. It, well, I don't know, was some windstorm or something. We had a windy day. This went down, so I got to do that. And I was gonna keep going around the rest of the fence here and see if I could find any other shorts in the fence. And then we're gonna go milk some cows and hopefully today get some corn combine. This depends on if that other guy, he got down with that roller mill, and if he did, we can do that. And I see we got a wire here that is down. So, but there isn't too much left to do. Just get the corn head there. My brother Steve and Pat moved some stuff around last night when my brother got back with the TM125. They got some stuff moved around, so all that's left is to pull the grain drill out and hook up the corn head, and then grease it up, and we're ready to go. So, and well, I guess we'll just see what happens here. We'll find out if that guy is for sure done yet or not. I'd like to get combining corn here because, well, we just need to get done. Okay, we gotta get this drill hooked up and get this out of here so we can get the corn head on the combine. Okay, as you saw, we got the head on here. All that's left to do is gotta finish hooking it up, and I gotta put a bolt in here and a big washer. I see that's kind of cracked, and just grease it up. Well, in order to get everything greased up, we gotta flip these things down, and I think the gathering chains are pretty much tight. And yeah, those deck plates they're not terrible, but they're a little bit rounded down on here. They could be flipped over probably, but you can't, if you spend all your time doing everything, you would trying to do everything right, you just lose a whole bunch of time. So I guess, anyways, I got to get back to doing some feeding chores here, and then work on that. And my brother Steve and brother Pat went to go, they were going to spread some fertilizer. There's a little bit of fertilizer left in the spreader from this spring that was left over that we didn't spread in the fields. We're just going to spread on a cow pasture. Not much, but okay. The next job here, I still got to put that feed on, but I'm going to skip that for now. But the next job is we got to go put the duals on the TG210 because we got to keep my brother Pat busy with something, and so I'm gonna go do that. They got done spreading fertilizer. They're just using the 8670. They got to move some stuff around, but the thing is, we have not heard anything yet if that guy that we're supposed to be getting the roller mill from, we haven't heard that he's done yet. We called the guy that we rent, that we're supposed to be renting the roller mill from, to see if the other guy that's renting it from him is done, and he must not be done yet. But I'm trying to be patient. I'm just trying to be very patient because we've been there before too, but just that that corn is drying down by the day. Every day it gets a little drier, and pretty soon it ain't even gonna be worth doing high moisture corn if we don't get going on it. But I gotta wait for that guy to get done. I'm trying to be patient and understanding, but you know what I mean. But yep. Everybody, I'm just getting Pat, getting him started out here in the field, and then I'm gonna let him take over, and I'm gonna go probably work on the combine, finish getting that corn in ready. But trying to make use of Pat while he's here. I guess he said he's got to go back tomorrow, so Sunday. So
Sunday fun day.
Yep. So
football day.
Yeah, football.
Don't forget to update your fantasy football leagues.
Yeah. Don't want to forget that. So yeah, we'll get this going here and check out that sunset over there. Okay, everybody. Yes, this is the end of the video. Yep, cows are milked. Everything is done for the very long day. So anyways, that very last segment that you saw on my brother Steve, he just cut down the last of the hay. So all fourth cutting hay, basically all the hay for 2020 is all done. And oh, the guy called, not the guy, but they called the guy who rents our bagger said the other guy, he was done with the roller mill. So my brother Steve's gonna go get that tomorrow. So hopefully you'll see some combining. I apologize that there wasn't any in this video, but I guess it just didn't work out. So anyways, we will be combining in the next video. So anyways, guys, I'm tired. It's Sunday. Actually, it's Sunday. It's after midnight, so I gotta get up and go to church in the morning. So oh boy. So anyways, guys, have a good night and take care. And please don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And also please don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everybody, it's Steven here, and I just thought I'd talk about something here while I'm letting the tractor warm up. I'm just going to go out and cut some fourth cutting hay down. I got a start on it last night, but it was getting too dark to get any footage, so I thought I'd do that today. But anyways, I just thought I'd touch on I know by the time you see this, it'll be a couple weeks ago since Paul talked about it, but he was talking about those trolls that have been leaving like links to some adult content on like his site, and it's been happening on a lot of people's sites here lately. And I just thought that I'd talk about it because, you know, these people they're brave enough to you know, put this stuff on these sites. And I know there's a lot of kids out there that just love watching, you know, Paul's channel and a lot of these other channels too. And I was mentioning this to there was a guy that left a comment on Paul's video about that, and I was having a chat with him on the comment that he left, and I applaud him for being brave enough to come forward and tell his experience about it, where he accidentally, you know, there was a link on a channel and it didn't on this comment, it didn't indicate where it was going, and it ended up going to an adult site. And so he was just saying that he was really concerned about, you know, his grandson getting led astray by this stuff. And so I told him about in my home personally, we use this great adult site blocking app. It's called Covenant Eyes, and it costs us like about $16 a month, but you know, we just feel it's really worth it just to help protect ourselves against any adult content out there about getting addicted to it, because there's a lot of studies out there and stuff on this that show that all it can really take is just one exposure to it. They say it's as addictive as one shot of heroin, I guess. So anyways, this site, the beautiful thing about it is that it's set up so that you have an accountability partner. When you sign up, you have someone that you pledges to hold you accountable to anything that, if you end up going to like an adult site, it will block just like the adult sites, but the thing that it can't block is like things that go through YouTube. So like if there's a channel on there, it can't block that because YouTube isn't control the settings on that. But the nice thing is that if you did end up going to that something on there, your accountability partner is going to be alerted and they're going to hold you accountable for it. And so just that alone is a big enough deterrent to keep most people from trying to go to that stuff. You know, like I say, it could accidentally happen, but even if it does and your child ends up going to that, at least you can address it. You know about it, you can address it, because they may be struggling with it and they're too afraid to talk to you about it. And this way it's going to help get that conversation started about it, because it's certainly something we can't just sweep under the rug and hide. It needs to be talked about. So I just thought that I would mention that, and then also a couple other resources. I like to listen to our local Christian radio station quite often, and a couple of programs on there that I'll listen to is one is called Focus on the Family, and they have a radio program like 5 days a week, and they deal with issues that affect families. And so obviously this is one thing that they'll talk about from time to time. And another thing is they have licensed counselors there, so even if somebody out there that maybe is watching this and they're actually struggling with themselves and they're ashamed of it and they want to get some help but they don't know who to reach out to, that would be a great resource. They can get you some help. And then also another program that I like to listen to from time to time, it's called Family Life Today, and they got a lot of resources available, programs about the same kind of stuff too from time to time that they cover. And one program that I listened to was about a guy, his name is Jonathan Daughtry, and I can't remember exactly the name of his site, but I think it's called Be Broken No More Ministries, something like that. But if you type in his name, Jonathan Daughtry, you should be able to come up with his website for his ministry. But he gave his personal testimony about how this stuff actually almost destroyed his marriage, and after he got help for it, he just wanted to share with people what he learned and how, you know, he just wanted to help them to be able to overcome this. So just thought I'd mention some of these things and just give everybody out there some help if, you know, they want to stop any of this from anybody getting addicted to it. So